I can function in my business as a mother and as a partner. Because, if you're sick, you feel like crap, and then you're going to be crap. You might be treating everybody like crap, and it just all goes hand in hand.
Yeah, you just told me a couple days ago how boring am I when I'm sick.
Yeah, you were really boring.
I'm
uh,
not. I'm sick. I was not pretending to be funny or.
So you get what I don't play around. I tell it like it is. A couple other my favorite ones. These here, when they talk sometimes about something that's irreversible. Now we're not doctors. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. Uh, he's a former police officer, which almost made him an attorney with the education in Ecuador. So a lot of education there. And you know uh, so I, a few years ago, was told that I had the beginnings of gum disease, and which at the dentist they said it's irreversible. And I'm like thinking to myself, yeah, you can say whatever you want. I think I beg to differ. So I found this was not the original one that helped me. It was a powder form, which I love, but sadly that business went out of business. Is the best ever. But fulvic acid
Hmm.
is amazing, absolutely amazing, because what that does, it's a huge antioxidant, which we really need, especially in this world. But it also is a chelator, so it pulls toxins out of you, and we really need a detox in this world, very toxic world. So what I did in the beginning, again with the powder version, was I would uh, take some internally in it in a glass of water. It was also mesmerizing to watch it, because it was kind of like a whole psychedelic thing that was going on in the water, watching it, get into the water. Um, but I also would drizzle some around my gums over at nighttime. Then I'd look like the Pirate of the Caribbean with my black teeth. But overnight, it would soak in, and it was amazing. And by the time I went back to the dentist next time, they didn't say anything, because they had wanted to do one of those deep cleaning, those torturous things that they like to do to people, and go under the gums and do that cleaning. I'm like, not doing that. And by the time I went back to the dentist, everything was fine. They never said anything more about it. And then I noticed here recently that my gums were starting to get, bleed a little bit again. And then I learned about how coconut oil, this is just normal organic coconut oil, and it's oil pulling. You put a little bit in your mouth, hold it in your mouth, switch it around a little bit for a minute or so, and then spit it out. And right before I went to the dentist last time, I did it morning and night, and I could tell my gums were getting better and better and better. And when I went to the dentist, the hygienist was like, "Wow, you're gonna make my job really boring. Your teeth look really good, and the gums and everything." And she was going on about it. I was like, "Well, that's my whole mission in life, to make your life boring." and and I can tell a difference. So coconut oil, it's antibiotic. Lots of things. They also say you get a little bit of whitening. I probably drink too much tea and coffee to really get the whitening but at least they're not super duper yellow. But so coconut oil is phenomenal.
It is. And it tastes really good. Yeah, there's not flavor on that. Well, at least that one doesn't have.
Yeah, some of them do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes very coconutty. But my mouth feels super clean now. Do you want to talk about this one?
Well, castor oil.
Yeah, castor oil is amazing.
Yeah,
I didn't know how much amazing stuff castor oil did.
it is beautiful. So well, a couple of weeks ago, I was went to the bathroom and I saw a little bit blood in my uh, urine, and I had a tremendous pain, and it was really bad. I had a lot of pain for a couple hours. So remember at nighttime, you did some compresses of
Yep.
castor oil in
Yep.
my
Some
tummy.
pieces of cloth, organic wool. Yep.
And that was at the next day. It's gone.
Yep.
Was nothing. Everything was back to normal, and was fascinating.
Yeah, because castor oil has some amazing property. It can actually reduce, I've even heard reduce tumors, reduce stones, all kinds of things. Um, it's also an anti detox, well, detox. Never mind. And I put a little bit in my belly button at nighttime because we have, I can't remember again the number of nerve endings, thousands, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands at least, nerve endings in our belly button. And so when you put it in your belly button, that is being distributed all throughout your body. And so it's a beautiful detox as well. Some people put it on their face and then their skin. My skin is already, not dry. It's more a little bit on the oily side, so I don't need that on my skin. But sometimes I'll put it on my hands. My hands are dry. So yeah, there are amazing ways. Some people will do the oil pulling with castor oil, and I tried that. Not a fan myself, but it will do
A
the
lot of
same as,
benefits on it. Yeah.
absolutely the same as with coconut milk.
Yeah.
I mean coconut oil.
Do your own research on
Yeah.
all these things that we are talking about, and you'll see how beautiful it is.
Yeah, yeah. So just two more things, and because we could go on about all the things that we use, but two more things. You want to talk about these?
Young living.
Oops.
I love the clove to my to using my toothbrush as well. It's a little bit spicy, but you can feel how all the germs, all the things that we hold in our mouth are being cleaned by the clove. It's amazing. It's delicious, and your mouth is gonna be fresh and clean for a long period of time.
Probably only want to do that once a week or so. This,
Yeah,
this is powerful.
it is.
These oils are really powerful. I recently had, sorry, a little bit of toe fungus on my one toenail, and I put the oregano on there, the Ecuadorian
Yeah,
oregano.
that special oregano.
That's special from Ecuador. That's just like my husband. And in a few days, that was gone. It might have been a week, but so because all of these oils, they have a whole long list of things. They're antimicrobial, antiviral, antifungal, all the different kinds of things. Each one has their specific you know things, but it's amazing. We use it in all different kinds of ways. I have these cough pastels, or what do you call them, lozenges, that are great for if you have a cold or anything like that. Very strong. And we also make a little concoction for to spray in our shower. Every time we've taken a shower, we have the tile. I have never before I learned this trick to spray the shower after every shower had tile that didn't get the mildew in all the cracks between.
Especially over here in Florida
Yeah,
because the weather.
yeah, it's humid and whatnot. We have not had any of that at all, and we've been here 3 years.
No, it's 4 years almost.
Yeah, 3.5 years, zero. So this stuff works and it smells amazing. If you diffuse it, I diffuse it all the time at my office. It smells wonderful. It's also not masking smells, it's actually cleansing the air. So rather than all those Glade and whatever else kind of thing that's spewing chemicals into the space, and is toxic, this is non-toxic, and it's benefiting our body and our brain, even our moods. So last but not least for today, this concoction. I know it looks absolutely disgusting.
That is
Gold.
extremely powerful.
Yeah. What is it?
That's a garlic. What's the name of the? It's a special honey.
Manuka. Manuka honey. Expensive, but gold. Because that has extra special qualities of antiviral, antimicrobial, and all the things. But this is fermented. So when I first started out, I had a whole bunch of garlic that I chopped up and put in here, and then added the Monica honey, and then put the lid on, sit for a little bit. It would start to bubble. Every day you'd let out a little bit of air, and then switch, turn it upside down. The next day, bubble, let out some air, and so on and so forth for several days. And then you can have this indefinitely.
How old is that one?
It's from November 18th, 2022. And so if you start to feel something coming on, you can take a spoonful of this. And every time I'm resisting, I was like, oh, it's going to be disgusting. And it tastes pretty good. I even chew the garlic.
That's gonna boost your immune system.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So yeah, that is it for today. I know it was a lot of different things. Like you said, we are not doctors. We did not talk about. Oh, we did not talk about this here. Super quick. We like to use protein powder sometimes, whether it's a pre-workout or for a post-workout, or just as a meal placement. Like we're busy, don't have time to cook a meal, or don't want to, or not super hungry, but we know we need some protein in it, because getting regular protein throughout the day is super important. Again, both in order to build our muscle, but also in order to maintain our moods. This here is Microfactor. This comes from First Form. These two. I am a distributor, so just to let you know that. This Microfactor is amazing because it's something to fill in the gaps of the food that we eat, because we're not getting everything that we need, in our daily foods, just because of the way that the soil is and all the things. So this here has the minerals that are super important for our body to function optimally. It has even the omega-3s in here, which is, our body really needs that. It also has probiotics in here. So in one scoop with a little bit of water, it tastes delicious. You're getting a nice, filler of filling in the gaps that we otherwise might have in our nutrients. So there we go.
Very good stuff.
Good stuff. If you want to know anything about any of the things that we have in here, please feel free to ask. Ask comments down there in the comment section. You can do your own research. We always recommend doing your research. However, if you have your own experience with being the caretaker, or you are or were the sick person in the relationship, what did you notice about what it did for the relationship, as well as what does, if you're the couple that works out together, or you're one in a couple that works out and does the house stuff and the other doesn't, how is that affecting your relationship?
To me, is a way to show you love as well when you take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
It's the best way to show your partner how much you care about her in this case, and that's what we do.
And that's it. So go out, take care of that beautiful, castle that is your body, and so that you also are taking care of the soul within it. And we will see you next time.
See ya.